starts, the number that should on every cycling bin in the world is 9%. Scientists led by industrial ecologist Ronald Geyer ran the first ever globally tally of the plastic humanity has made. The number was so big that it horrified the researchers themselves. Of the 8.3 billion metric ton of plastics ever produced, 6.3 metric billion metric ton become waste. No recycling, nothing of the waste, only 9% of has been recycled. So where did the other 91% go? The vast majority, 79%, is sitting in the landfills or has ended up loose in the natural environment. The rest was burnt. The statistics was so significant that the Britain Royal Statistical Society named it their official statistics of the year. But where is the myth get worse? Because even that 9% of the number is generous, a huge portion of that get labeled recycled, never actually become a new product. Much of that counted as was simply a shipped overseas for processing, and significant portion of that was ultimately landfilled or burnt in the country that it was shipped to. So basically, when there is a hiding in the plain sight until 2018, when China National Sword Policy banned most plastic waste imports, and suddenly exposed just how department wealthy countries had become exporting their plastic problem instead of solving it. For the years, recycling meant put it on container ship and let it become someone else's trash. And why does so little actually get reprocessed at home? It is not laziness, it is economics. Disposing of plastic in US landfill costs around $60 per ton. Sorting and recycling that same ton can cost up to $120. Making new plastic from soil is almost always cheaper than recycling old plastic, since 99% of plastic is made from fossil fuels, and the entire economic incentive of the plastic industry quietly favor making more and more, not recycling what already exists. So when you see that little triangle recycling symbol on plastic container, it does not mean this will be recycled. It means this is technically recyclable under the right conditions, which in most of the world simply does not exist at all. So when this is not a historical problem, it is an accelerating one. Researchers projects that ocean plastic could nearly triple by 2040, reaching close to 29 metric tons that entering the ocean every single year, even accounting for current recycling efforts. Plastic production has doubled every 15 years since 1950s. Half of everything ever became trash within a single year of being processed. We are not just falling to clean up old plastic, we are manufacturing new plastic faster than any recycling system on the earth could plausibly keep it with. And human cost of this is invisible by design. An estimated cost of 58% of global plastic recovery is actually carried out by informal waste workers, people whose labor keeps system from collapsing further while remaining unspotted and unrecognized. The recycling myth does not just mislead consumers, it obscures who actually doing the work and who is profiting from that gap. So if the system is the problem, not your sorting habits. So what actually worth doing? Let's get specific. I have called it a name shift framework. When the system you have been told to trust turn out to be mostly broken, most people respond one of two ways. They give up entirely, nothing I do matters, or keep doing the same ineffective things out of habit. Neither helps. Here is a 5 step method to actually shift your impact from symbolic to real. Shift. S for shorter, short, smarter, not harder. Stop treating all the waste plastic as equally recyclable. It is not. PET bottles and HDPE containers have meaningfully higher real recycling rates than other plastics because there is actually functioning market for them. Learn the 2 to 3 plastic types your local facility genuinely processes. Check your municipal websites, not the triangle symbols, and focus your efforts there. Sorting everything hopefully just contaminates batches that could have been properly recycled. H for halves what you buy before you ever need to recycle it. The most effective fix is not a better bin. It is not generating the waste in the first place. Roughly half of the plastic waste produced in single use, used for meals, but built to persist for centuries. Look at your own weekly trash and identify the one single trash use category you buy most, like bottled water, produce bags, takeout containers, and everything, and half it. Not eliminate half that achievable and it compounds. I invest in materials that are actually provably circular. Not all material are stuck at 9%. 75% all aluminum ever produced is still in use today, and it is infinitely recyclable. Glass can also be recycled infinitely without quality loss. When you have a choice at the store, that choice is not symbolic, it is a measurably different math. Aluminium